I bring in attorney Tim Parlatore. He served as former President Trump's lawyer on the special counsel investigations until his resignation almost 1 month ago. I'd love to get your thoughts on whether you think that this trial should be public. There should be cameras or audio recordings inside the courtroom. But I first want to ask you, why is Donald Trump having such a hard time finding legal representation down there in Florida?
Well, I did leave about a month ago, and so as to what the current discussions are with other potential lawyers, I'm unaware. Yeah, that's outside my field of view.
From your experience working with him, why might that be the case?
You know, it's a situation where, as a criminal defense attorney, any time that a client comes to you and their prior lawyer has left or they're looking to replace their prior lawyer, you have to ask the questions of why. And, you know, for me, I have to be satisfied with that answer before I'll take on a representation. So it certainly is something that he's undoubtedly discussing.
Let me ask you, Mr. Parlatore, and thank you so much for joining us. What procedures you would expect a good defense lawyer, and we presume that he's going to assemble, you know, Mr. Blanches and others are a strong team at some point. What procedures can they legitimately use in this very complex case involving national security to slow down the process? Because the political timetable is very much to his advantage. He is certainly going to nail down this nomination unless some really strange things happen between, you know, now and next year. By this time, you know, a couple of months from now, he very well may be the Republican nominee. He's such a strong favorite. And at that point, that creates other problems for the prosecution in proceeding, and it runs right into a general election.
Well, you know, from my perspective, you know, I look at things more from a legal perspective than political. And so, you know, while certainly all of the atmospherics of the election are there, I would be surprised if their primary tactic here is delay. I think that that's something that if it becomes clear that that's what they're trying to do, that the judge will stop them from doing that and, you know, refocus them on the legal issues as opposed to the political issues.
What about Judge Cannon, though? Has she shown any indication that she would prevent those delaying tactics? In fact, she delayed by putting in a special master and delayed the prosecution for quite some time in pursuing this case after the search of Mar-a-Lago.
Well, when you phrase it that way about it being delay, I look at it a different way. I think that what she did at that time was not just about delaying it, it was about slowing it down to make sure that it's done right. Slowing it down to make sure the DOJ isn't just running roughshod.
Just let me interrupt you there. The 11th Circuit, a very conservative circuit, unanimously decided twice that it was inappropriate, that she was beyond her mandate.
They did disagree with the jurisdictional question, but it was something that, to me, ordinarily DOJ, when they have a situation where it does deal with privilege issues, they're not so resistant as they were there. Consider, for example, when they did these seizures of Rudy Giuliani's phone, they openly agreed to do a special master. They've done that in countless other cases. Here, they didn't. They wanted to oppose it, and so there was litigation over it. But the issue is not about delay. It's about making sure that things are done right. And when it comes to this case going forward, I think that in particular, in light of those 11th Circuit decisions, what you're going to see out of Judge Cannon is I think that she's going to bend over backwards to make sure that she is extraordinarily